Hello Aries, welcome to your next 3-month reading for July 2025. So we're going to be looking at August onwards. Going to do one card per deck in the 6 areas that we looked at last time. We'll do one or a few charms, however many your soul energies, your angels energies drop. I do timestamp below, so if you just want to skip ahead to your messages, go ahead. Otherwise, I will get into the process here. Last month, the messaging was around you being a fated connection for somebody else. Sort of your path was taking you to cross that of another, and you would be a positive influence, a positive connection for them, a fated connection. So maybe you had the support or knowledge they needed, some form of help. So we'll see here if that happened in July. Otherwise, we'll probably see it here in the cards. It's still coming up, something to still look forward to, a nice little surprise of what kind of connection that is and why you're their fated connection. So similar to last month, we're going to look at your home environments. So that's where you spend sort of the majority of your time, where you split the majority of your time. Then we're also going to look at your relationship with self over the next 3 months. We're going to check in with a current heart's desire that you and your angels are focused on at this time. What are you manifesting? And down in this bottom row, we're going to talk through expectations you have, situations or challenges that might be coming up that you don't expect. And currently at where you're at in your timeline, what's assured to still come true for you. Okay, so let's get just letting them discard what they don't want. And then we'll get the charms here so we can dive into the 3-month reading here. I believe they want that other one, so I'm just waiting. Moving it out of the way. Okay. So you've got some good fortune here to look forward to, and what's still sure to come true. So still some good fortune. Okay. Just going to take a quick timestamp for our friends that jump ahead while I also adjust the camera so the cards are in the middle. There we go. I don't know why my nose has just suddenly started to bother me. I'm not sure if that was the same for you. All right, looking at home. Just click the charms here. We'll start with the charms. So it looks like there's been a change with the change of seasons. So I don't know if you had a change of home alongside the change of seasons, or there's changes happening at home. I don't know if there's fixes you need to do, or if you're just giving it a decor facelift, right? Any kind of little change. Maybe you're out doing changes to your landscaping. It could be changes in people and pets as well in the home. And there's a lot of reminiscing here. A lot of time looking back on memories. So if it is a change at home, or if it is you kind of modernizing or updating, you might just be talking about the memories as you're, tearing down a wall or putting up a wall, changing the colors, kind of doing the remember when, that kind of reminiscing. Yeah, look at you in your home space here. There's healing here with this process, the changing of the seasons. This is a 3-month reading, so there may be another upcoming change here, like sort of the next stage. So you're changing here in the summer months, and then you have kind of a winter seasonal energy as well for change. But there's this beautiful strength and bravery and courage and stability. A lot of white, sort of the peaceness, the calmness. So maybe it's shifting of the energy. So by, end of year, I know this is a 3-month reading, but maybe by the end of the year, within 6 months, sort of this change that has started now in the summer season will have kind of stabilized, and you'll have nice, beautiful calmness in the home. And that was paired with the 4 of Swords here. Yeah, I like this beautiful balance between intuition, kind of doing what's right for you in the home with physical and emotional healing, kind of the beautiful balance here that you have. That's why I'm seeing some nice stability there. So she's kind of floating. It's like you're in that progress, right? Like I was saying with summer, you're really finding this balance in your home environment. Achieve this nice calmness after some change here. Reminiscing is a nice way to work through and balance your emotions and your healing as well, right? Okay. With regards to self here, in this 3-month block, we have a decision here that you're making. Or a decision you made and you're kind of sticking with it as it relates to you. Maybe it relates back to these changes here and how you're finding more peace and stability and working through your emotions. So whatever effort you're putting in here, Aries, kind of on your own personal growth journey, working through emotions or feelings, sort of this decision you've made regarding yourself, and sort of that continuation, this ripple effect I'm seeing in the charm regarding the positive decision you've made. Well, you have 2 beautiful cards here. Beautiful transformation. Maybe it's you and a partner. Maybe that's why your home environment is kind of settling into a nice energy. Oh, see how they made me go like this? And look, there's a 3rd. So maybe if it's not you and a partner, maybe you guys welcomed in a new pet, a new family member. This could also be transformation and change of location, meeting new people, change of a job, meeting new people, right? Kind of this new world you're kind of exploring. It kind of feels like you've never been to this waterfall before, right? This is kind of a nice peaceful energy to it as well. Nice calmness, a nice welcoming energy. Right space for you to be at, right space. A lot of healing here, kind of the emotions, kind of the past, kind of washing away here. You're left with all this beautiful abundance. And then here we have you in our here you are in soul form, and you're within your protective kind of prism, sort of three-dimensional, kind of looks like a star kind of all put together, and just really focusing in here on yourself and your intuitive abilities, kind of listening to self, really listening to your body, listening to your wants, your needs. We saw that beautiful balance starting here. So it's really stemming from you. You're really kind of creating the energy of your home environments here. That's really nice. You're kind of establishing that. So we're going to head over to your heart's wish here. We have family, legacy, longevity, vitality. I don't know how any of those words fit with you and sort of your definition of what you're kind of wishing and dreaming of at this time. But that's what this charm's all about, sort of, really establishing oneself. Maybe there's a certain position that you're dreaming of, that you're looking to acquire. Ooh, Heart's Wish, and you're manifesting dreams. What a great card to land right on it. Look at this businessman too, as I was saying, sort of that position, that title, that kind of dream job, dream opportunity, dream status. Again, sort of that family legacy, but even status just within a family, or your kind of role within a family and within a team. So you're manifesting that in the next 3 months here. So August, September, October, you're going to really, excuse me, fall into this role. I don't know why I got choked up. Maybe that's making you really excited and happy. The otter's kind of pulling me into their playfulness. Someone who's quite smart, but also playful and happy. Coming back to this really nice balance. We still see the beautiful balance here. Someone really good head on your shoulders here, Aries. I just came out of a life coaching session, so you guys are ahead of me with that respect. I'm still working through some stuff myself here. Hopefully I'll get to that position. Okay, that's the goal, right? So let's look what you're expecting here. So there's two ways I can read this charm. So I'm going to read them both ways, because depending on your personal story. So one way is clarity. This is hearing out another person's side of the story, another perspective, or gaining another perspective. It just shows sort of your open-mindedness. So what you're expecting is to gain some clarity or have the opportunity for it. And with the love in the middle, this means it's with somebody you already know. So this is a conversation, an opportunity you're already aware of the individual. This isn't like a chance meeting or anything. So this isn't the sort of fated connection that we saw in last month's next 3 months. So maybe they're coming up because we haven't seen them yet. The first row is a lot of self-work and foundation and environments. The other way I can read this is for those of you in a relationship or seeking one. This is finding your balance within that relationship. This is you finding that person that is your sort of balanced match, your yin to your yang, as I like to say it. Okay. Yeah, see this like clarity, like it's like an aha moment, like ding, there it is. There's my answer. So you kind of expect to receive that, and once you do, I see like the balls. I always see this as like a ball kind of bouncing forward here on this path. Your intuition, your gut feeling. You already have it. You're kind of already knowing, and this is just the validation for you, sort of that clarity. So for those of you that are open-minded and are just waiting for that insight to come in, with regards to the relationship message, I'm actually now reading it the other way. This is kind of like you, right, with your wish for family, for partner, companionship, and this ball's kind of like bouncing into you here, and you'll just intuitively know, right, the purple and your purple, you're both, it's going to be like a love at first sight, chemistry, immediate chemistry, for a friend or a business partner scenario, like just right fit. It's just kind of immediacy in that sensation for you. So you got some nice clarity or some nice connection coming in there. So what you don't expect, coming to the middle here, I think this is the fated connection here, because the angels are drawing me into kind of this confirmation of yes, this new relationship is still on its way, right? It's kind of, you know, a turtle moving at its little pace here. I don't know why I'm seeing the like documentaries of the baby turtles in the sand kind of making their way to the ocean. So they kind of move quick and then stop and then move quick and then stop as they find their way. I don't know why the sky's moving that way, but maybe that's how your connection's coming in. Sort of, maybe that's how their life is moving right now. So I don't know if you're a cross watcher, but if any of my next 3 months readings happen to show some energy of someone moving quickly and then kind of taking a pause and moving quickly again, that could be your fated connection coming in. But there's a yes still coming, and you don't really expect this because, like I said, there's not much info on this person, but they do bring value here to you, good value to your relationship here, your lifestyle, I mean. Like, they don't interrupt it at all, right? Because you took your time to build and establish strong intuition, strong sense of self, and overall health and well-being, emotional and physical, your wealth center. So you've established that, but they don't come in and shake it up. They actually come in and like help you protect it, I feel. So if it is career, because we were getting a lot of career messaging here for you, Aries, this is the boss, the new company, the new opportunity. It's the right fit for you because it's going to help you continue to grow and you'll be well protected, sort of in your career projection here. You know, if it is that fated connection in terms of a friend, you know, a love relationship or a love bond, they don't shake things up, right? Again, they match you. You're yin to your yang. You're on this same energetic level, and they're bringing in something, right, that's added value, which I saw here. You know, maybe the sense of protection, maybe that's what you need to feel, and you haven't felt that before in a relationship. You haven't felt being protected. And it's definitely the fated connection in that sense, even if it's career-wise, personal or professional, it's the fated connection. Because this is my spirit guide, and your guardian angels looking up, right? Here they come. They're coming in. So your paths are going to cross. It's still in the cards as a guarantee here. So they first let you know in June last month, and now they're reminding you in July that this individual is incoming here. So I'm curious here what they're going to say is sure to come true then. All right, so I'm moving the leaf over here because I started talking over here about being open-minded to receive clarity, receive someone else's perspective, because I'm seeing it here. I'm seeing sort of you changing your perspective with this clarity, with this transparency, and there's good luck involved. So if you're willing to have this interaction, because like I said, you know who you are and who this person is, or what the situation is in order for your clarity. If you pursue clarity and transparency, and so you see the black and white, there's no gray left for you. You know exactly where you stand, where they stand, whether it's company or person. There's good luck that comes into you, good favor that comes into you. So if you grab the courage, which we know you have, we've already established that just above here, to seek your clarity and gain your clarity. Oh, look, you're gonna have that new beginning. Maybe that's when the fated point in time is for your path to cross. And I say that because it's a fated connection. So this opportunity is not going to pass you by. This person's going to be thrown in your path again and again and again until you have the bravery, the courage, the fearlessness to seek clarity in a relationship, in a situation. sort of like a soul life lesson. If you do that, then in comes this fated connection. They bring with them bounty, right? Whatever you're seeking, wealth, happiness, joy, friendship, lifelong friendship. You know, they're magical, they're a fairy. So they're gonna bring in the turn of events that you're seeking, right? Your heart's desire here, your wish, your passion center. So you may have had this chance before, you will have it again. Here you are now, and you will have it again. But are you going to grab it now? So I'm also noticing it's a triangle, and this is in the next 3 months reading. So I think the angels are trying to emphasize here that this fated connection is possible in this 3-month block. So August, September, October. Are you going to seek your clarity and welcome in this new beginning into the wonderful foundation that you've established here in your home environments, who you are as a person, your confidence, and your eye on the prize here, the way you establish your goals and the way you seek them. So let's connect next month and see if you've been successful.